What is up, YouTube? Jacob here. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, as I kind of mentioned in my last video, today we got a video about style. It's gonna be kind of a mix of, I guess, my style progression, as cringy as that sounds, and then also I just have a few things I want to say about style. Obviously, I'm not claiming I'm some know-it-all or like I know a lot about fashion or style, but I do have some ideas about it, and I want to share them. I guess really the reason I wanted to make this video is in the last year or so, the amount of people who have been into clothing and streetwear has gone from like a super small community to a huge community. Like everyone's in it, YouTubers, rappers, blah blah blah. Everybody's into clothing. It's cool, right? And brands like Supreme, Palace, Balenciaga, Gucci, they capitalize on that, and they're like hype brands now, and they're huge. And really what I'm hoping is that this trend follows a pattern where now some of the people who got into clothing from the hype stuff, which a lot of us did, will start trying to find their own style, start buying things they like instead of just buying stuff to impress people. No, I see that as the evolution, hopefully, because a lot of us got into clothes with the hype stuff, with the expensive stuff, and then we started saying like, oh, you know, you can buy other stuff too. I'm hoping that's the next trend. I'm not sure if it will be, but I think just the idea of style in general is becoming more popular. So I guess that's really the reason I wanted to make this. First thing I wanted to do is talk about how my style has changed a little bit. Some people have noticed it hasn't changed like drastically, but I've definitely been buying a lot more variety of things. There's a couple reasons for that, and I guess I'll start at the beginning of this summer. During the summer, I was dressing super summery, obviously with summertime, but I would describe my style as super carefree. I was wearing a lot of shorts, a lot of colors, and I was buying a lot of Gosha and kind of like Supreme and other brands like that. And that's just kind of what I wanted to wear. And it's super cool. I really love that summery style. But obviously as we get into winter time, usually people just dress darker in the winter because they're more depressed or whatever reason it is, because it gets colder, I don't know. But it happened to me too. I forget which exact pieces, but I bought a few things. It made me want to adventure more into buying different kinds of pieces, and I forget what it was. It might have even literally been a pair of denim. It's kind of funny to say because of how much I meme denim. But I think I wore a pair of tighter denim, and I was like, honestly, I like how these fit. Maybe want to buy a broader range of things. A lot of my inspirations, I guess, for style have changed. I'm into Western stuff, I'm into punk stuff, I'm into kind of rock star vibe, but I also like the summery stuff. I still buy Gosha, and still workwear too, obviously, but I think I'm taking more inspiration from different places, and I'm not being scared to buy stuff that maybe fits weird, like a tight fitting top or a really wide fitting top or something that fits shorter. It's really not that big of a thing, but I think just by doing that, I've started buying a lot more pieces. I feel like my wardrobe is a lot more complete, and I just like what I'm wearing more. I used to almost never wear black, and I think it's just because I didn't really have much black in my wardrobe, and also I really do enjoy wearing colors. After starting to buy black clothing again, I really missed it. Like, something about wearing black, it's just like a good color.
I still love you.
Guys, I'm interrupting this video to do a little bit of an ad. Actually, not an ad, a sponsor. Big thank you to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring this video. Now, this is a video about style. Your facial hair and how you maintain it is part of your style, it's part of your appearance. And honestly, when Dollar Shave reached out to me, I wasn't skeptical, but I'm not just gonna take a sponsorship for no reason, right? So they sent me their package, and I gotta say, I'm actually impressed. For $5, you're honestly getting a ton. If you guys don't know, razors are really expensive. They're like $30 at the store. They're a lot of money. It's a pain, it's a hassle to go to the store and buy them. When you use my link, dollarshaveclub.com/Jacob, you get, for $5, keep in mind, obviously your razor blades, 3 butt wipes, 3 shave butter, and a body cleanser, all for $5 in the starter box. Like, it's a no-brainer, dude.
You guys can tell, it's a very clean shave.
If you're interested in it, check it out. I appreciate you, Dollar Shave, for sponsoring me. Let's get back to the video. What I really wanted to kind of cover in this video is some ideas I have on style, because a lot of people will DM me saying like, oh, you have the best style, and I obviously don't believe that. And they'll say like, how do you find your style? And a lot of people ask that, and it seems to be a question that people have. It's kind of weird people have that question, but I do see why it's a question, especially if you're somewhat new to buying clothes, or you haven't been able to buy that many clothes and you have a very limited wardrobe. Basically, I kind of have a philosophy on style, as terrible as that sounds, but I have kind of a philosophy on it. Here's basically what it is. The only way to find what you really like is gonna be by buying stuff, as messed up as that sounds. The best way to build a taste is just continually buy and maybe even sell stuff. I think like the fashion community is very critical, and people who are into clothing are very like opinionated, and so a lot of times people are scared to try stuff, and people are very quick to talk down on something. But in all reality, even if you see someone buy something you don't like, I see someone buy something I think is absolute garbage, regardless if I like it or not, something in that person's eyes, you know, they like it. And like that alone is good. Like you shouldn't mess with that, because that person has some kind of vision. He got the vision, but he has some sort of vision for what he wants to dress. It might not be that good of a vision, but if he keeps going with it and he keeps buying stuff he likes consistently and with trial and error, buying stuff that works, buying stuff that doesn't work, you will build a taste. Hopefully you'll build a style, and you'll be able to look at something and see if you want it or if you would wear it and how you'd style it. And almost you kind of can build like an ideal version of yourself in your head. Not necessarily like your physical appearance, but more of like how you dress and the pieces you have, the style you have. And once you can kind of literally visualize how you want to look, it's super easy to go into a store or go online and look through tons of stuff and pick out a few that you like. But I think on the other side of the coin, a lot of people think style is dressing unique and not dressing like anyone else. But in reality, a lot of times when you get into a certain style or certain clothes, you're going to be looking up to someone else, or you're going to be taking inspiration from someone, and there's no problem in that, because that's kind of how you can get to kind of close to someone else's level, and you can start building your style upon that. It all comes down to buying what you like, being true to yourself almost, is corny, you know, not caring about trends and flexing. And it's weird on YouTube too, because obviously on YouTube, Supreme is gonna get more clicks. Gucci, you know, it's gonna get clicks. The biggest people who are into clothes on YouTube buy the stuff that appeals to the most people. But it's, you know, in my opinion, that's not hard to do. It's not hard to go on Instagram, go on an outfit page and see what the most hyped thing is this week and buy it and put it in, you know, a whatever outfit. But it is gonna appeal to more people. But really, this is all just my opinion. All right, boys, now it's time to shout out a few people. And first of all, shout out to whoever made this post right here. A lot of time and thought went into this. Very nice. Shout out to Quinn. Good outfit, dude. Next, shout out to Joel. This fit is honestly pretty dope. Like, it's kind of like a London outfit with the Stone Island track pants. These Nike shoes are super dope, and I was thinking of buying a pair like this for the summertime. I don't know, we'll see what happens. And my phone sadly died. So that's the whole video, guys. I appreciate you all for watching, sticking with me to the end. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll see you all super soon. Peace out, you guys. Take care.
Is there any problems? Any bottles? Any models? But like to swallow. Like gobble, gobble. Talking gobble, gobble. Keep extending clips.